But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
And that's how we begin. Why would it work after a week? Why would it work? Why would it work? It was A, not B. Thank you, Tim. Good morning. Welcome to the Opie and Anthony Show.
Someone had to switch it during the time we were off, I guess.
Yeah.
For some reason.
For what reason, who knows?
Switched.
Well. Our first live show in, 10 days or something like that. 9 days.
How long?
Well, yeah, you do the 5, then the 2, and then the other 2,
right.
and it adds up to 9.
Got about the weekend.
Yes. Opie and Anthony, 877-212-ONA. Back from vacation.
Yes.
My first observation, Jimmy grew a vacation mustache, and I hate it. I absolutely hate it.
It'd be a mustache. It's a hit. It's a sensation.
A sensation.
Is it?
It really is a scream, I like to say. It's you're not really a mustache guy.
Sure, it's a gentleman's mustache, and everybody else is a little jealous I don't have them. That's all it is.
Yeah.
I walked into the Comedy Center last night. Esty laughed in my face. She really laughed.
Did she?
Howled at me.
Shave off that mustache! Everyone's taking pictures of Jimmy's mustache.
His mustache.
I wanted it just to look cheesy.
Yeah, I'm a goatee man, and every once in a while I go, you know what, I'm going to come into work with a mustache. And then I shave it down to the mustache, and then I shave the mustache off. I'm not brave enough to take the final step and come in here with just a mustache.
The worst is that people won't just laugh, because it is meant to be horrible.
Yeah.
And like this girl I know, she's dating this comedian Kurt that I know. So I see her at the cell last night. She goes, "Oh, I like that." And I actually went, "No, you don't.
You know.
You can't."
Right.
She's like, "But it looks nice." I'm like, "It doesn't look nice. It's awful." Just tell me it looks awful. It's fine.
So if you do a little soul patch like Ant's doing, then you could pull it off there.
Yeah,
but just the
maybe that's
mustache, forget about it.
No, I like.
When are you shaving?
I've been working mine, trimming.
Yeah.
Trimming a little top, so it's not as thick. You know, I don't want to Groucho Marx. So, you know, you got to figure out the mustache.
It's fun. It's a fun adventure, I like to say.
It is.
Is it really?
Yeah, where will it take me?
When are you shaving? By 7?
I'm debating it. I almost did yesterday. And I'm like, no, I got it. Because the worst is people in my building, like they all have to see me with this cheesy thing walking around. And they probably think, does he really think he looks like handsome?
Handsome.
I went on stage with this last night. It was really embarrassing. Because when people looking at me probably think, like, that's his new look.
You got to get to Friday. Can you make it to Friday?
Probably not, no. Because there's nothing worse than when you don't see someone for 10 days and they show up with a mustache.
Yeah.
Like, it's my new look.
And I hear that you're still a little clogged from your nose job.
Yeah, I will.
I'm calling it a nose job.
Yeah, I got an actually nose added to me. I wanted to look mysterious.
That's how Jimmy spent his vacation. He had his nasal surgery. Finally.
Yeah.
So that means you're not going to bitch about it anymore, right? Please say no more bitching about the dumb nose.
I'm still very congested. But again, I will be for weeks. It's like until it just shrinks and the swelling goes down.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the guy went in, he sliced the inside of my nose. He said there was a lot of loose bone. It was like hooked. He said I had a lot of extra cartilage and bone. And then they shrink your turbinates, which means they put a needle in these things in your nose, and they heat them, and they shrink. Yeah.
Ow.
Bitch.
And then, were you in pain when you woke up?
I was. I actually puked. But the surgery was nothing. I couldn't believe how easy this whole thing was.
Yeah?
Couldn't believe how fast the recovery was. But I woke up, and I think we talked about the anesthesia. It's like you're laying there, and I walk into the operating room so you feel empowered. And they said that so you don't feel like you're helpless. And it's like 50 degrees, and you lay down, and the IV is in my arm, and I start to feel loopy.
Oh, no.
And my doctor is singing, and I'm like, you guys put something in there, right?
You put something in there.
And
you dolt. That's hysterical.
He went, yes, we did. And the next thing I know, I'm looking at him in the recovery room.
That is creepy.
Yeah, that's time machine
True
stuff.
time
because
travel.
It really is. You have no sense of how long you were anywhere. You just wake up, hi.
No dreaming, nothing.
You put something in this.
I could see the lights, but it wasn't a nauseous spinning. It was just like The room was like,
and that's how you die, right there.
It really is.
You got a chance of seeing death.
If you
that's how it is. Simple as that.
If you die on that table,
you would never know. The last thing you would remember, quote remember, is hey, you put something in here, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
You wouldn't remember that either.
I know, you're right, but
so yeah, it's nothing. Puked a little blood, and that's it.
I saw you the day after your surgery, and did you notice I was like kind of awkwardly talking to you? I was trying to be cool, but Jimmy looked like a completely different person, and it was freaking me out as I was trying to talk to him about his surgery and how it was. And did you notice, or were you still kind of loopy from the whole thing?
I was still a little bit out because at that point I was taking painkillers, which I took very minimal. But it was you saw like the day after, I think.
Oh wow, you were just distorted.
Yeah, my lip was all swollen.
I took pictures. I don't think it did it justice, to be honest with you.
I looked crazy. I looked like
yeah,
I talking like this.
You had this about him.
Oh, I want to see those pictures.
You haven't seen them?
No.
Oh, took them. Can you put them?
Oh, I got to see
They're
that.
awful.
Yeah, you just don't look like you. And
no, I look.
No, they're up on oandaradio.com, and Jim Norton's mustache picture will be up there shortly.
Is that why you started?
It's there already.
Growing the mustache
What?
to hide the.
No, his face looks normal now.
I couldn't shave.
No, I mean, is that why you started?
Oh no, I was just too much pain to shave.
Oh, okay.
You know, the face you made.
Oh, you got.
I couldn't do it. I was in too much pain. So swelling went down. I went and saw Motorhead, Sabbath, and Priest, which was an amazing show. Priest
you
was
did?
great. Yeah.
Didn't you go like
after.
2 days? Yeah.
I would have went the next day.
That's crazy.
I almost went to PNC the next day, but I was still having some bleeding. But I couldn't believe it. Just surgery.
Some spotting.
It really was. I felt fat.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. So let's get healing. I mean, let's see how it is in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
But I still sit sleeping up like the elephant man in my couch.
Aw.
I haven't been in my bed in 10 days.
Really?
Yeah, I can't because you can't lay down. It's just too
You
stuffy.
still can't lay down?
Nah. I mean, I can for a moment, but laying down like that would just be... I just
Like
wouldn't...
pins on a map of where you're going to go around the country with your best friend.
Yeah.
Can't lay down.
I have to put my red wig on something. Blind girl thought in my face.
Oh, no, look at you.
Oh, yeah, that was after the surgery.
That was just me with the blood in that mustache. You had to wear a mustache because this guy didn't pack my nose. They don't put anything up your nose but gel. So you're just basically bleeding of an open wound in your face until it collapses.
Oh, God.
That is something, man.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see how it turns out. This is the doctor I was a complete dick to in that interview.
Yeah, I know. And he fixed you up.
It was
right.
This guy was great. I mean, great surgeon. There's no issues with the healing so far. Just got to keep taking antibiotics for another week, and I'm done.
Look at the difference in the nostrils. The left nostril had a problem, huh?
That's the one he did most of. I was actually glad to see the left one swollen because that's still that's where he made the incision. Because your nose has a lining over it. Like put your finger in your nose and you feel like the lining on the wall of your nose bridge inside.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's where he sliced it. And he peels the wall back, and he slices all the bone out. But I have the X-rays. He showed me how bad I was.
Really?
I was in bad shape.
Yeah. Look at Jimmy. There's the.
Why'd you have so much bone in your nose?
I don't know. I had drilled with a baseball when I was a kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I got drilled in the face. I think that messed me up. I don't know if you can see that, but there's one Opie took from the side.
Yeah.
You can just see
click the other one there, Danny.
My upper lip is
Danny's
fat.
sitting where E-Rock usually sits. I like this move.
Where's E-Rock?
Stunt Brain with the strong move.
Oh, that's right.
Look at the side view.
Reallocating the assets.
Yes, absolutely. Look at Jimmy. Yes. Oh.
Yeah.
That
I was a duck-lipped fool.
Yeah. You look like those old women on the Upper West Side that wanted to get the collagen.
That's exactly what it is.
You look like that. Oh, I look lovely.
Yeah, I felt like Joan Rivers afterwards.
90-year-old women in miniskirts. You
were going to ask me for money? Remember that in Midnight Cowboy when he bangs the old lady?
Hey, we got Corey asking to play Jimmy's new voicemail message. You were talking about Anthony's jacuzzi or something like that?
How cold the jacuzzi was?
They said they said it's hilarious.
Yeah, well,
or Corey says it's hilarious.
Too long. But
it's a phone number, and you call into it as a fan of Jimmy's, and you get to hear what Jimmy's been up to, right?
Yeah, and I can hear your messages and stuff like that, and there's no money exchange. You don't get charged anything. It's I only make the messages like during decent hours because I didn't realize if you call from your home phone, that they'll actually ring you at 3 in the morning if that's when I leave the message.
Oh, really?
So I only did that once or twice, and then someone yelled at me. I'm like, oh, I didn't realize. So now I'll just call during the day, so you won't be bothered at night. Oops.
Waking people up at 3 in the morning. That's
I didn't.
hysterical.
You can choose to be notified, like with not at all, just when you check, or it can ring you, like you're getting a phone call.
Great.
And, well, who knows?
Who's dead?
So when you
What is this? Oh, it's Jimmy Norton.
Wait, so when you update this, it just rings to everybody?
It depends on what they choose. If they choose,
But if they don't know that feature, it's just going to ring.
I think when you first call, they let you know easily.
Gotcha.
If you know you chose to get a ring, it rings, or
Ring a ding ding.
it'll ring a ding ding, or it will not notify you at all. Whatever you want. But yeah, I was making fun of Ant's jacuzzi because it was nice. It was gorgeous, Ant's place.
Yeah,
Fantastic, but the jacuzzi was
Oh,
gazpacho.
It was gazpacho. I really, I gotta crank that thing up. I need a little lesson on how to get that jacuzzi heated up. It was lukewarm.
Oh, really?
It was, and then it started getting warmer, and then the propane ran out because that was the only type of fuel I could use. I'm going to change it over though.
You were bragging about how warm your pool was and how the steam comes off the water, but you couldn't figure that out for the jacuzzi.
Well, then it starts, cooling off.
Yeah.
When you're burning pretty much what the shuttle burns when it takes off. It's Jesus. It takes quite a while to heat up.
Yeah.